at the Malta Eurovision Song Contest 2018. The show is just over, and now we have the big pleasure to speak to the host of the event. It's Colin Fitz. Hello, Colin. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm very relaxed now after it's all over. I was very excited. This is the first time I had to present something so big. I've presented lots of events in Malta, the Fashion Week and Malta Fashion Week, and lots of other smaller events. So this was the biggest one so far, and I'm told I did okay, so I'm very happy.
Fantastic. You're actually also a comedian in Malta, right?
A little bit, yes. I do a bit of theatre and acting, especially comedy parts, and I'm also a radio presenter.
So what is the radio station? What type of shows do you host there?
It's Magic Malta, and we have an adult contemporary playlist. We play music, modern music, but also some hits from the 80s and 90s and 2000s, because they're the past as well now. It's a music station. Mm-hmm. So we chat, we talk in between songs, but it's mostly a music station.
Are you going to be adding Eurovision to it as well?
Yes, we were the official radio station of the Malta Eurovision Song Contest. In fact, the hashtag tagline was "Join the Magic," hashtag Join the Magic, and we still are the official radio station of Malta in the Eurovision, and we had all the singers coming to be interviewed on the shows. We had a special competition where one of our listeners won the right to be here all day and meet all the singers and be on the red carpet. She really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's been a great experience having Magic involved with Eurovision.
Now, of course, the question is Christabel also your favorite in the competition?
You mean tonight, her song?
Yeah.
Well, I've known Christabel for quite some time, and I've seen her develop over the years from a shy person, young singer finding her way through the music industry to becoming a very, very confident performer. And I think it was her time. I think it was time for her to win a major competition here in Malta. And I think she will be a very good ambassador for Malta, yes. I'm happy that she won. But I think we had a very high level. All the 16 performers tonight had great songs and great performances. But yes, I'm happy that Christabel has won.
Well, you are a radio host here, you are a TV host. Would you be commenting on the Eurovision Song Contest, going out to Eurovision and be the commentator for Malta?
I would love to do that. I would also love to be the person to give the 12 points to the Portugal show in May, but that's not up to me, it's up to my bosses. I hope I impress them enough tonight for them to ask me for that honor, and it will be great to be seen just for a few seconds by so many millions of people.
Well, Malta has a huge history at the Eurovision Song Contest. It's one of the most successful countries that never has won.
True.
Have you been following Eurovision since when, and what are your favorite songs?
Well, I must admit I like cheesy music, so I've always liked ABBA and Bucks Fizz and all these Johnny Logan and these famous singers from the past. I believe, was it Belgium or was it Holland or Belgium that had that electronic song in 1979? Telex, wasn't it? Yes, exactly. So I know a bit about the past of Eurovision, but I've been watching it properly since the 90s, since Malta started participating again. Because Malta participated 3 times in the 70s, and then stopped, and then came back in 91. And since then I've been watching it almost every year. And yes, I loved it when Lordi won the Eurovision Song Contest because they were so different and so cool. And Conchita versed as well, beautiful song. Ruslana, Wild Dances, fantastic tune. Was very popular in the nightclubs here in Malta as well, and I did a bit of DJing in those days. So yeah, Eurovision, great show. I can understand why the Maltese and so many other people around the world, Europeans, Australians, love the Eurovision Song Contest.
Now, JP touched on the fact that you're a comedian as well, or have been.
Yeah, I do.
We had some VTs tonight that even I know who don't speak Maltese. I know there was some comedy in the videos tonight on the screen. Did you have any creative input towards those? Or?
Yes. In fact, when I was asked to do this, to present this Malta Eurovision Song Contest, the first thing I was told was you need to do some meetings with one of the producers, Gordon Bonello, who's actually a bit of a comedian himself. He's done comedy shows on Maltese TV in the past. And we sat down together and we looked at last year's script. The basic format of the script is obviously the same. You know, this is the next song, these are the sponsors, these are the judges. But we needed to put some input, some personal input in there to give it a bit of a sort of personal personal touch. And yes, Gordon and I came up with a few sketches satirizing the fact that we here in Malta are obsessed with Eurovision. We even came up with the idea of having a sort of Madame Tussauds museum of Eurovision, featuring all our past Eurovision contenders. They were very happy to participate and pose for the little clips that we did to lighten the atmosphere and the mood in between the songs.
Fantastic. Colin, thank you so much for chatting with us. We wish you a lot of fun for the next Eurovision weeks to come, and hopefully see you then in Lisbon as a commentator for.
I would love that very
TV.
much, and best of luck to the Netherlands in Eurovision as well. And thank you, and hello to all your listeners.